One day, there were a couple who gave birth to a girl named Violet. Violet is something that other kids don't usually have.
It's okay. It's okay. Right here, look at me, baby. Right here, look at me. Look at me. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. It's okay. You're doing fine. You're doing good. You're doing good. You're doing
Little closer, my love. Just push and we will witness our baby.
Keep on pushing and pushing for the baby. Keep on pushing and pushing for the baby.
What happened to our baby's fingers?
What?
We should bless if she breathe and be changed before leaving the hospital, because we should also consider what will other people say about giving birth to octopuses.
Violet's mother and father are free thinkers whose opinions were based on reason, logic, deduction, and their own opinions.
No! I will not allow anything to be removed from my daughter. Sorry, Mom. I disagree with your advice. I hope you understand. Should the extra fingers be removed simply to enable her to wear gloves from a dry goods store?
The hospital already discharged us. They took me home with all my fingers in place. When they got home, Mr. Mobert went to our house to tell something to my parents.
As a pianist, I want to convince you to turn those unusual hands to ordinary ones. Maybe someday she can have a career into music and also wanted to play piano.
But, Mr. Malbert,
Just listen to me first. I felt really devastated when I stopped what I love, especially during my early years of my promising career. I lost my right arm during the siege of Paris by the Prussians. And I tell you this, there are only a few piano compositions for one hand and none for 6 fingers.
We really appreciate the thought and concern for our daughter, Mr. Mobert. However, I don't want anything removed from my daughter's being.
But come to think of this, if you intend her to have a musical training, it would be pity for her that she had to take up the tambourine due to lack of suitable instruments. I'll try to ask you this. As a parent, is it okay for you to see your daughter being bullied because she is not able to do the things that she wanted?
And days, months, years had passed and everything changed. I am now 8 years old and there are few people who understand the shock of a little girl learning that a part of her was considered undesirable by many and thus needed to completely remove from me.
While Violet is walking on the street, she bumped on the man walking.
Oh, mister, I'm sorry, I didn't notice you.
Oh, don't worry, I am fine. Oh, look at you, darling. You're incredibly beautiful. What happened to your hands? Why do you have those stitch scars? And by the way, I am Mr. Mobert.
Thank you, mister, for the compliment, and I got these scars when I was still a baby. My parents used to tell me my story that I had an extra fingers on my both hands. So, wait, are you Mr. Mobert, who is a great pianist of your time? Wow! My parents are telling me about you and your music career, mister.
Wow! I can't imagine you grew up so fast. I know you, your mother, and your father. And just so you know, I am the one who influenced your family's decision on that. I talked to them and let them realize not having an ordinary finger may be hard for you when you grow up.
That's so lovely of you, Mr. Mobert. Regards to you, and I am sorry. I have to go. Mom and Dad are already looking for me.
Alright, Violet. Take care and see you again soon so that we can talk more and I'll tell many more stories about music. Goodbye!
Violet's self-acceptance is just so amazing. How she embraced her flaws and who be. But she still chooses to be positive in life despite her unhappiness.
Now that I grow up, it just made me fearful that people could change part of me without my knowledge and permission. Then, as days goes by, I began my quest to know which of my many attributes I needed to protect the whole of me, my pure self-being. It is really hard in the beginning, the compliance of strong feelings for animals, my animosity towards anyone who laughed at me. I also collected about my secret to myself, mostly my wounded heart, and the very fact that they needed to be kept in the private was proof of my pure self-being. A few years later, after I stained my undergarments, my mother explained to me the biology that led to your existence, the gist of which may beginning as an egg slipping down a fallopian tube. She made it sound as if I had been a mindless blob, and that upon my entry into the world, I took on a personality shape through my parents' guidance.
Violet, let's go! We're your best star for your show today, honey. We are very excited to see our teenager doing what she loves.
Yes, Mom, I'm coming!